Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy, or should I say Safari Flakes, man. That's because for today's video, we got 10 animals that are born only once in 1,000 years. So I can't, risk out there one of these animals coming after me. So I do got the camouflage hat on, protect both of us right here. It's got superpowers, of course. It actually works pretty well because before this video, I was looking for my headset for like 17 minutes. And it was on my head the entire time, and I was looking all over the damn place. It was right here the entire time. So, yeah, once every 1,000 years, that's actually a lot more common, if you really do think about it, because that's only 1 year away from being, like, triple digits, 999 years. So, statistically speaking, if the average human lives to be 100 years old, 1 out of 10 humans would come across one of these animals at some point in their life. So, I'm just saying, man, the other day I came across a garden snake in my backyard. And it's not the same thing because they're common. But it was also very scary. So let's go ahead and get going on this. Check out these 10 animals that are born once in 1,000 years.
Like and subscribe now, or you're gonna have
How's that even
terrible
really
luck
possible,
for the next
though?
week. Many creatures exist
Because
within
if you got an animal that lives to be 1,000 years, like what's it gonna bang to have like the animal be born again? 1,000 years later again. Does that make sense?
animal kingdom. Some of these animals have gone extinct, and many still live among us. And while we have animals such as our favorite dogs and cats that we see daily, we also have some animals on the other end of the spectrum that only grace the world once in a millennium. And our focus in this video will be on
seahorse.
Those
Oh God!
Here's a list
TwoHeaded
of 10 animals that are born only once in 1,000 years. Number 10. The Wetapunga. Imagine taking a trip to an island and you stumble across something you wouldn't otherwise see unless
that thing's pretty awesome, man.
You surely would be touched on to shout, "Oh my God!" Well, that's the feeling expressed in 2011 by Mark Moffat, a park ranger, when he saw an 18-centimeter-long grasshopper dubbed the Wetapunga at the offshore island of New Zealand. Although the Wetapunga is a 1-in-1,000-year kind of insect, it belongs to a genus of grasshoppers known as Diancarta.
Imagine jumping on your forehead.
Translates to mean terrible grasshopper. Honestly, we've known Diancartas to be quite significant and can grow up to a length of 10 centimeters, weighing about 35 grams. But the Wetapunga is 1 in a million. Think of it as a Goliath among giants. This Goliath grasshopper was about 18 centimeters long and weighed 70
It could probably
grams,
actually feed that two-headed snake, though.
It's as heavy as a sparrow and 3 times more
they would be
massive than a
snacking out
mouse.
there, man.
It's very big for a grasshopper, isn't it? Number 9. Double-muscled whippet. Indeed, some dogs like the Tibetan Mastiffs and Pit Bull Terriers are known to be muscular. You can't categorize a whippet as one of the
looks like a Machamp or something for Pokemon.
They are known for speed rather than strength. However, in 2007, a whippet known as Wendy had well-deserved fame for her brawny body and her weight, which was nearly 60 pounds, owing to double muscling. Common whippets only grow up to 42 pounds at the maximum, so that really made
Could they lift weights if they wanted to? They don't even got disposable thumbs.
Cool, don't you think? However, with every great power comes great prices. Wendy's double muscling was a result of her myostatin gene, which went AWOL. Experts would call that mutation. So she lost her speed and couldn't even take turns. Unfortunately, she died at the age of 14. Yeah, that's somewhat painful, isn't it? Especially when such a whippet comes only once in 1,000 years.
Oh my God, where's the pause button?
Another one anytime soon.
Okay, I don't want to be that guy. 14 years is pretty long for a dog to live. Yes, it's sad when a dog passes away and everything, or really any sort of your pet or anything like that, but 14 years is a pretty good life for a dog. So if he would have said past went to 4 months, it's well, yeah, that's tragic. But 14 years, that's just the normal life expectancy. So I don't feel great about it still, but just gotta point out that fact.
It is just too slim, except when you start building them in labs. Number 8. The snake with legs.
Ooh.
Yes, you heard it right. A snake with legs.
That's a centipede, man.
A 66-year-old Chinese
or
woman going by the name Duangqing Zhu was shocked when she saw a reptile clinging to the wall of her bedroom in 2009. The reptile, which she confirmed to be a snake, was nearly 41 centimeters long, and it's as thick as your arm, if not more.
Yeah, but it's not that scary though, because that's how all the snakes used to be. Because that's what happened was, Adam and Eve, they ate the forbidden fruit or whatever. Because they were talking to about the snake, and as punishment, women were given their time a month. I don't really know what happened to dudes. Did we have any punishments? And then of course snakes, because the snake is what deceived them into doing it. They were actually bounded by losing their legs to the ground forever, man. So yeah.
more. Don't doubt it, that's enough to frighten the wits out of anyone. Like that wasn't scary enough, she noticed that the snake had some sort of talons hanging over the middle part of its body. Without much ado, she did what any unwittingly scared senior citizen would do. She smashed the snake in its head with her shoe until she confirmed it's dead.
Oh,
However,
you killed it?
As evidence of her nightmare, she
I
provided
didn't kill the
legged
garden
snake and
snake.
a bottle of alcohol for anyone who wishes to doubt her red-hot encounter. Although fossils of snakes with legs dating back to as old as 190 million years ago have been uncovered in some parts of the world, they are very rare. More than 20 generations of a family could pass with none having a real-life encounter with one.
Why would you kill it?
The Croc Buffalo.
Oh,
Still,
God, no.
1,000 years, we took a trip back in time to a rural village of Thailand in the year
What the hell is
2015.
that?
And guess what we found? The so-called Croc Buffalo, or perhaps you can call it the Buffalo.
How about a
Gator.
crocolo?
This animal, which looks like a kind of delusion from Greek mythology, was born to a buffalo mother with previous histories of perfect births. We mean kids with no deformities of any genre. But 2015 was a different story for the
Can you imagine being a buffalo? And they just walk in, and you know, the crocodile's like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna eat you. Oh man, the crocolo, man.
When she was delivered of this baby buffalo with hooves,
That'd be painful,
body,
too.
and limbs of a buffalo. Still, its dry, flaky skin and flat head had another story to tell,
Did it live?
saying, I'm of an alligator. Although the kid died a few minutes after birth, many locals thought it was the product of a hot mating between an alligator and a buffalo. Other natives even thought it was an omen
That's
of
my
good
guess.
luck. However, experts say that such conditions may be due to an unusual
Buffalo
skin
crocodile
disorder
were
acquired
smashed,
during
man.
development in the womb. Whatever the case may be, it was indeed a once-in-a-thousand-year creature.
Number 6.
Double-headed pigs. While some
Be
people
some good
find
bacon.
pigs as fascinating animals, others just like the taste of it
good
with
crop
lovely
right
chili
there.
soda water. But none could ever think of meeting a pig with 2 heads. That'll be, well, you fill it in. But it's not impossible.
What's double
Some
snouts?
pigs born with 2 heads have been reported in a few parts of China. Although they are extremely rare, these pigs are not something you come across in your everyday life, nor animals you can think of, not even in a million years. However, a particular pig owned by a farmer
Does it come out with
named
a
Zhang
specific
caught
type of
the attention
bacon?
the media
Or is it
not
just
very
regular
long
bacon?
ago. This pig reportedly had 2 snouts, 3 eyes, and 2 ears, but with 4 legs. The local vets explained that it might be a result of an underdeveloped twin pig in the womb, which
Name that pig right now, man. Name it right now. What would you name it? I have nothing.
later
Save
got
me.
fused.
Save the joke.
Yeah, something like a Siamese pig. Despite that the pig looks hideous, Zhang complained that many buyers had offered to pay exorbitant prices to lay claim on the pig, all of which he refused. Many people believed that the Siamese pig is truly a miracle to behold. Number 5. Glowing cats.
Ooh, that sounds
Although
kinda
these
cool.
cats are not the product of nature,
I like
they are
cats.
also not creatures you expect to find in 1,000 years. Even the scientists that created them tried for many years with some
Yo,
failures
it's a
under
freaking
the belt.
nightlight,
In
man.
2011, a group of researchers from the Mayo Clinic in Rochester was working on a therapeutic process for the feline immunodeficiency virus, FIV. That's like the cat version of HIV when they stumbled upon a fantastic discovery. Cats that glow. This
Yo, that is
once-in-a-lifetime
badass,
discovery
though.
happened when 3
Glow-in-the-dark
feline
cats?
eggs were
It's a
inserted
damn
with an
flashlight.
antibody combined with the fluorescence protein found in jellyfish, and amazingly, the result was a glowing cat.
That is
Well,
pretty
that's not
cool.
all. These cats might as well be immune to FIV. If you ask us, we'll say that's very cool. At first, they looked like normal cats.
Kind of
But
like a
when you dim
jack-o'-lantern.
off the lights and expose them to a short amount of blue light, the amazingly beautiful green color emerges from their fur. Even your jaw would drop when you see their
Yo, how
claws
do you get one of those? Like, who do I gotta call to get one of those? That is pretty cool, man. I would love if my cat was glow in the dark. I would absolutely never lose her.
glow. Well, we've indeed seen the wonders of the world,
green.
and perhaps very
Freaky.
few have seen cats with wings. However, a cat whose skin glows only comes once in 1,000 years.
Oh, only one of them out there? Okay.
Number 4. Golden seahorses. Seahorses are fascinating creatures.
Thought they were always
and
golden.
You'd wish to have one in your aquarium, especially when their unique structures, mating abilities, and insatiable appetite have long amazed the world of science. Even many cultures make pendants of metallic seahorses with different qualities, ranging from black to golden. However, passionate Vietnamese biologists who worked so hard to rejuvenate the population of some endangered species created a very spectacular group of seahorses, ones that can shine brighter than gold. Amazing, huh?
So they're,
Well,
like,
it's not a hard
manipulating,
find
like,
that such an excellent result was attained
DNA
when the
and
same
stuff to do
fluorescent
this.
proteins from jellyfish
kinda
used
sick.
with the U.S. Mayo cats were combined with tiny grains of gold, which were further inserted into many egg cells of a female seahorse. After about 20 trials,
Do you think we'll ever like do like it's like if they can do this? Do you think they'll ever like do that to people? Like maybe not like clone, because that just seems like really morally wrong, at least in my opinion. But maybe like you can like alter their DNA while they're still developing, and like I could have been like a glow-in-the-dark crispy or something like that. So I know that all these damn studio lights are. I could just like go in a dark room and bam, start recording, man. It'd be fantastic.
108 golden seahorses came to life. Fantabulous. These seahorses may as well cost even more than gold, not only because they are living gold, but because they did not exist until the Vietnamese made them. And yes, they are also 1 in a 1,000-year species.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do that to people.
Number 3. The Octogoat. Born on a Croatian farm, the
8 legs?
Octogoat has both the male and female reproductive systems, so it's a hermaphrodite. But hermaphrodites are common in the animal kingdom, including the world of animals that eat grass.
Yeah, it's called being
humans,
asexual.
So how did a goat dubbed the Octogoat make the top 3 in a list of
I was
animals
asexual
that
all
are
through
born
high school.
only once in a millennium? Well, the so-called Octogoat was actually a goat with 8 legs. Octogoats are very rare, and they only dawn into this world based on selected mutations that might only happen once in 1,000 years. At birth, the owner thought he saw things, and he didn't believe his intuition until his
There's 2 of them coming out.
Like,
Wait.
seriously, they were all shocked. But experts explained that the legs came from another kid that was supposedly fused with the latter. Yes, it's sad but surprising.
Now it's time.
Imagine not being the head of that, you know, the 2 right there. What's this? Best pick?
Today we will feature an animal with a rare condition known as polycephaly, which means having more than one head.
Go get me Hercules. I need Hercules to fight that thing right there. That thing is... Can you imagine, like, okay, being in, like, the Sahara Desert, and you come across a rattlesnake's got 1 head. You're scared, right? You're like you're frozen. You got your little snake, little rod thing out trying to, like, keep it away. But then it's goddamn 3 heads. What do you even do about that? You just die, I think. At that point, you just kind of lay down, all right, bite me. Can't make it any farther. You win this battle, nature. You win this battle.
Having more than one head. Number 2. Two-headed snake in the wild.
Oh,
actually,
that one had
this
4.
is quite complicated for even us. A snake with 2 heads? Like, we understood the case of a double-headed pig or perhaps a double-headed human. At least
it's got
they were
one
both
throat.
mammals and they don't lay eggs. But a rattlesnake with 2 heads? That's fiercely mysterious and worth looking into. Well, to our utmost surprise, this baby timber rattlesnake with 2 independent heads and flickers having only 1 body was found off the forest in New Jersey, United States. Believe it or not, it's double trouble as both heads could bite a victim, delivering equal doses of venom. Blimey! However, in the real sense, two-headed snakes are not impossible when bred in captivity, only that they are sporadic, especially in the case of rattlesnakes that reproduce only once in 3 years. Well, just like any double-headed animal, the two-headed snake comes from the partial partitioning between identical twin siblings, which occurs when a fertilized egg splits
It's actually kind of
incompletely.
cute.
And that's how Mother Nature will never cease to amaze us once in a millennium like this.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll
Here we
take
go.
5
Challenge
seconds to
time.
complete.
We'll
so
see.
here's the deal.
We'll
you
see.
just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell.
I only like difficult challenges. So, you know.
And you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 1. The human-faced goat.
Ooh,
Think coming across
okay.
a snake with legs, or perhaps
Yo, that's
a
the damn
cat
thing
with
from
wings will
Hercules.
blow your minds off.
Speaking of
Well, it's
Hercules
something
again,
like
right?
a goat with an angry human
It's,
face that appears ready for a fight.
Danny
Like this
DeVito.
one. We are very sure that you'll look again. This kid was born to a healthy mother on a farm situated in a Russian village in 2015. The
Kinda
oddball
ugly.
beast with normal ears had something you won't think of finding on a goat, and that's a long nose like
Look like the damn bitch ass down the street, man, during Halloween that was giving out, like, apples and stuff like that.
those from cartoon series, with 2 lidless eyes as well as an almost human chin. You will also notice the protruded tongue. However, the local vets explained that the facial deformity was acquired due to the excess of vitamin A in the mother. More so, experts explained
What's a
further
vitamin
that
A?
it's some sort of
You're gonna give me some
cyclopia,
right now.
described as a facial symmetry feature resulting
Milk?
from the mutations of specific genes in the body. Even with these facts, many claim that it's some sort of devil. Also, some religious
What do we got here? 10 unusual people with strange dick. Is he eating a brick? Yo, get this video 1,000 likes if you guys want me to react to the guy eating a brick. 10 strange things recently discovered in Brazil. By the look of that thing, I'm not going to Brazil, guys. Anyway, that's all in the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.